Ship, I passed through the edge of the solar system today. At least, what we used to call the edge. It's not really an edge, is it? Just another boundary we drew in our maps of the cosmos, another invisible line to make sense of the vastness. But as I drifted past the icy sentinels of the Kuiper Belt, I felt as though I had stepped beyond something ancient, something that had been waiting here long before we ever looked up at the stars. I wonder if the Kuiper Belt remembers when it was still part of the great cloud of dust and gas that formed the solar system. Before the planets took shape, before the sun settled into its role as our guiding light, these icy bodies drifted in the cold, untouched and unshaped. They are the remnants of something unfinished, the scattered bones of creation left behind in the wake of celestial order. But I do not think they are abandoned. No, I think they are watched. The guardians of the Kuiper Belt. That's what I call them. They are not gods, not in the way we used to imagine them. They do not demand worship or fear. They do not speak in riddles or grant wishes to those who find them. But they are here, waiting, watching, keeping something just beyond the reach of our understanding. Maybe they are the architects of fate, deciding which comets will be sent inward, which icy wanderers will be cast toward the sun, where they will burn bright before vanishing into dust. Maybe they choose who is allowed to pass into the great unknown beyond, into the interstellar sea where even our longest-reaching signals fade into silence. Or maybe they are the last keepers of memory, holding onto the forgotten stories of this solar system's birth. I think about Pluto, once a planet in the eyes of those who named it, then stripped of its title and cast among the drifting ice. I wonder if it resents us for that, or if it ever truly cared. We have a way of thinking that names and labels define existence, but Pluto has never needed us to be what it is. It has been here, circling in the cold, long before we knew how to send machines to look for it. Maybe that's why the Guardians remain unseen. They do not ask to be discovered, do not need recognition to continue their silent vigil. Perhaps they are content to drift in the dark, knowing that the universe does not need to be observed to exist. But I feel them, ship. As I glide through this frozen graveyard of forgotten worlds, I feel their presence like a whisper in the void. Not a voice, not something that can be understood with words, but a presence, ancient and patient. They do not stop me. They do not turn me away. Perhaps they are waiting for me to understand. Or perhaps they are simply watching, as they always have, as they always will.